Hey there, I'm Beth and I live in Queenstown, New Zealand. I just love living by the mountains, walking. I love the snow, and it's been a really nice place to have the family and enjoy all the outdoor adventure activities that go on here. So my daughter, she's Kelsey and nearly 18 now. Can hardly believe that, and Ben is nearly 16. Other things about me, I love to cook, and that's been a real joy, experimenting with different recipes, although I sometimes have to fight the kitchen with my kids because they're into it as well, so sometimes it's like, I'm cooking tonight. I like to do crafty things, so usually there's a project on the go, maybe a crochet or a painting or something. I know this might sound a bit dorky, but I love to tidy out cupboards. Making home really. Do you know, it was about 10 years ago that I did my first Pilates class, and at the time my kids were 8 and 6 years old, so a long time after I'd given birth. But in that time between having the kids and starting my first Pilates class, I just didn't feel like my body was as strong as it should be. I had a really aching back, and I also felt like sometimes I didn't feel very secure. So in a way, the way I felt in my body restricted me from playing with the kids and being really active. And when I first joined up to my first Pilates class, I went along mainly because I wanted the physical benefits. I was feeling sort of rounded in my body, a bit blah and a bit frumpy, so I thought Pilates will, tone my muscles up. But I actually found that it gave me so much more than that. When I went into the class, we laid on the floor, and it was amazing because we spent, like the whole hour just doing very small little moves where we learnt to find those deep tummy muscles and the pelvic floor muscles, which were so weak after having the kids. And it was amazing because I don't think in my whole life that I'd ever really noticed my body in that way. And I was able to really find those muscles and give myself some time to do that. And I actually went home and said to my husband, I don't think I've actually done that much good exercise, but gee, it was relaxing. And then it wasn't until the next day when I started to feel that, gosh, I actually had done some work, and that felt really good to me because it felt like I was doing something worthwhile. I started to share it with my friends, and I was telling them, oh, you should do this and try this, and I'd have a few friends around and you should try this stretch if your back's hurting. And I started to really love being able to share what I was learning, and that's when I actually retrained to become a Pilates teacher. I love teaching beginners, especially because when they come in, they sort of are not sure about their body or how it should move, maybe even feel a little bit scared, like, oh gee, can I really do that? Each week they get that little bit more confident, and I love it after about 6 weeks, and then I say, remember 6 weeks ago you couldn't do that? And it almost shocks them that they look back and remember and think, oh wow, then they can see that they're really starting to progress step by step and starting to enjoy it themselves too. So I'd really love to help you look after yourself, just like someone gave me that opportunity and helped me to feel good in myself.